Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of the Apothecary Diaries. We are now halfway through with Season 1, and we are continuing on episode 13 and 14 today. I'm so excited to see what happens because we had a lot happen in the last episode, and I'm curious to see how the story is going to now drive forward with these new revelations that have happened. Basically, all of the things that happened recently at the Rear Palace, Maomao's fate was left in the hands of Jinshi, who had to decide whether to let her go or to keep her on the staff. And Maomao, of course, wanted to stay, but Jinshi assumed that she wanted to leave, so he didn't really act like he wanted her to stay, even though he did, because he thought it's what she wanted. They finally later had a conversation about it, realized that she wanted to stay, and so he then purchased her, as you do in the times that you live in. So now Maomao is back at the Rear Palace in a whole new role, serving Jinshi more directly, and I'm very excited to see what that's going to bring. We have new opening credits to look forward to this time as well. I'm going to miss opening 1 because it was a really good, awesome song, and we're going to find out what opening 2 is all about this time. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully you can't either, so let's get started. Please like this video if you haven't yet, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. We do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below, and thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, you can view this episode reaction for just $1 a month. It's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And here we go with episode 13 of the Apothecary Diaries. Let's go. Oh, okay. This is our first episode of the entire show that has not just jumped right into the credits. We actually have some kind of opening scene now. Oh, that's our emperor.
And what's next? After all, you are the gardener responsible for maintaining my flowers.
He's the boss.
No matter how hard I try, I can only slightly outperform a regular person in intellect and martial arts. Instead, I've been gifted an appearance more beautiful than most. The things I truly want in this life, they feel so far out of reach.
What does he want, though? He's so
I was dissatisfied at
hard to
first,
read, man.
but I've gotten over it. My sweet gaze, soothing voice. I'll use these superior tools to my advantage. In the end, the Emperor has me in the palm of his hand, like everyone else. I'll manage the Rear Palace and whatever else he wants. I have to. It's the only way I can choose my own path.
Wow, okay. I want to talk about that, but I want to check out this new opening first. Like, it surprised me what he just said there, because it really, like, you get focused so much on Maomao because she's our main character, and what she has to do to survive and what she has to do to, like, get what she wants. But now you kind of realize that even Jinshi, even, like, males, you know, are under someone's thumb and have limited access to do what they want to do too. I'm curious if these credits are representing, like, these flowers, like, if Maomao isn't taken care of, she'll wither away and die. Like, it's in, oh no, that was some guy's office. Never mind. I don't know who that is. Alright, I love this opening already. It's another catchy song. Whoa! Gouchman. There you go, ladies and some gentlemen. All right, man, this is a great. Oh, I love this opening too. That was great. I couldn't even think about what to say, man, but they're like,
I don't think I need all this stuff, Big Sis.
Yes, you will.
the light that she kind of, like, grabbed,
And that along in case.
that reminded me of the light that she let go
Make an effort.
in the first
You'll be
opening
around
credits,
people way
and now
much
that she's
more.
kind of, like,
And the courtesans are the
recapturing
only
it,
ones there who need
and
to
almost
get all
like, hey,
dressed
I'm
up.
not letting this go up in the air with everybody else. I'm keeping it. I'm making myself a little bit different
Listen,
and more unique
you say to yourself
by
what
holding
most
on to
would
who
consider
I
a
am.
dream
You know,
job
I don't know.
could
Maybe that's
happen.
what I
You're
kind of
telling
read
me
into
you
it.
can't even dress appropriately for the position?
Maomao. Such a huge package.
These sisters are shown in the
It's
credits
alright.
more too, so I feel like maybe we're gonna get to know more about them as the second half of the season goes on.
I am
That'll be
so
cool.
glad you were able to find satisfying work.
Go into
I feel like so far I read way too much into the father. I feel like he's a good guy. I kind of ease back on my thoughts on that. I don't think he has some nefarious plot that he's trying to get back in the house. I think he was just hoping to clear his name or hoping to get back in the good graces, you know, if anything.
My new
But
workplace
time will
isn't
tell
so new.
on the father
I'm returning to
situation
the
of
area in the
what he
Imperial
does
Court
next.
called the Rear Palace. While I have reservations about leaving my dad and living elsewhere for work, the rules are a lot less strict this time. And I wouldn't be treated as missing.
They loaded you up, didn't they? So you know, you probably aren't allowed to take any of those with you. If you're seen with those tools, it may appear as though you're making poison. Don't make that face. This is what you decided for yourself, and it's far too late to back out at this point.
I suppose so.
He has
It
like
may take
Jedi
you
robes
some
on.
time, but perhaps they'll
Just
let
noticed
you
that.
bring more things in. Go get ready for bed. Tomorrow's your first day. Soon we'll be lonely again.
Not really. This time I can come back anytime I want.
It's good to know.
Yes.
He does really care for her. He's
You
like a
can
good dad.
go
You know, I
anytime.
kind of feel like weird that I was so suspicious
no
of him,
mother.
but
But between a caring dad, a nosy old granny, and a lively group of big sisters to keep me company,
you know,
I've
they're
got a
not the
family.
greatest family, but they try, you know.
I have a home to come back to. Thank you for waiting, Master Jinshi.
Oh man. She is ready for what comes next.
We trust you'll take good care of our little sister.
Shall we be off?
Yes, of course.
You be safe now.
Goodbye.
She's beautiful. Have you ever seen her at the Verdigris house?
You don't even recognize her. She's been with them all along.
I hope you realize this is your fault. All of this unwanted attention.
That's because you look...
I look what?
It's nothing. By the way, while you're here, you should wear your usual freckles.
If you say so.
He's like, put on your freckles. I don't want no one else watching you or taking you. You're mine. It's kind of like what I read there.
And this place is...
Ah, just my house.
Your what?
Welcome to your new place of work, Apothecary.
I was under the impression I was being sent back to the Rear Palace.
We fired you once already. It's not like we can place you in the same position. You will be working here in the outer court now.
Okay.
Outer court.
Yes, the rear palace is considered the inner court, whereas this one lies outside of that. There are many
Divided by that
public
little
offices there.
stream,
I'll
maybe?
show you around later.
I'm Swirin, his attendant. And you must be Maomao.
That's right. Maomao.
I have zero intention of making you perform servant labor while here.
Huh?
I told you, you're working in the outer court.
What's your role now? he just loves this.
Which
Making her
means you'll have
squirm
to
and...
take the court lady exam.
What? Like a real test?
Come, young master, time to wake up. Your breakfast is ready.
So much wasted sex appeal.
She's going to be seeing him in a whole new light now, I
Master
think.
Galshwan and Lady Suiren are allowed to enter his room.
He's always so glamorous, and, you know, and well put together, but she's gonna, now that she's like living with him, essentially, she's gonna notice probably like some of his like bedhead and, you know, just some qualities like that that aren't so, you know, nice looking. I don't know. Like, hope you guys know what I mean.
If you desire it, I can seek you out a different room.
Where'd that come from?
Oh,
If he wants me to understand, he needs to be more direct.
is he gonna
I'll
give
find some
her
way to
his
manage
room
the
if
stove,
she
so
says
for
yes?
starters,
And he's like, "Don't say anything. I don't want to leave my
how
room."
about a stable with a well nearby?
I think I misheard.
That's right. Stable and well.
Sorry, the answer's no.
Oh.
where Master Jinshi occasionally works. Makes you wonder just how high up the young master is.
Oh, pretty high up if he's having drinks with the Emperor.
Sizing up the new girl? Not a good atmosphere.
Oh, look at those scowls.
The ladies of the
She's
outer
gonna
court are
miss
more like
the
secretaries.
ladies in waiting that were with
They have
her.
the right
They seem really nice and friendly. I hope we see them again, and Lady
Nothing like
Gaoxuan
the
and all them.
hodgepodge of female officials at the Rear
They're in the
Palace,
opening credits,
which
so you think
explains their ego.
they'll still be around at some point.
Basically, they won't go out of their way to clean since the job's beneath them.
You, Runt! Just who exactly do you think you are?
Guess the better the food, the bigger they grow.
How does someone like you get assigned directly to Master Jinshi?
I see. What you're saying is all of you are envious of me?
You watch your filthy mouth, wretch!
Slap her
Choice of
back.
words.
It's
Oh,
not the
boy,
first time
oh.
she slapped somebody, right?
Surely you're not implying I'm receiving special treatment. There's no rational explanation for a heavenly maiden like him to fall for such an ugly girl like me. Ask yourselves, how could such a noble figure have such atrocious taste?
Alright, so why did he take you on then?
Well, if you really must know. I just tried out some burn medicine the other day, so my arm's not a pretty sight. He's a heavenly maiden with a big heart, giving work to someone like me. If it weren't for his kindness, I don't know how someone in my state would earn a living.
Let's go.
At least they'll leave her alone now.
Interesting proclivities.
Oh, he heard it all.
Question: is being harassed a common occurrence for you? Also, why were you raising your left arm?
Pardon me. I'm off to my next cleaning duty.
I trust you have been busy with studying. Have you?
Please keep it down in here.
Oh my, that ain't creepy.
And thus, the day of the exams came.
How did you fail?
Oh,
What made you think I'd pass?
Despite her best efforts, Maomao became Jinshi's personal servant.
oh, there we go. Treasure trove of herbs and medicinal things. It's gonna be great.
You should know your place. There's no reason for you to go beyond this point.
She could have said something before hitting me. The scent of sandalwood.
Something about this one. Good or ill, we don't know yet.
The military, huh?
What is he up to? That's the guy in the credits that I was like, wait, this is some new character. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it all yet, guys. We are going to go into the next one, and then after that, formally check out these new ending credits, which I'm also excited to see. But yeah, we're going to go into it. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go with episode 14 of the Apothecary Diaries. Love the red against the harsh grays. This is really cool contrast. Signifies the importance of this new character. I'm guessing this might be like the replacement for Lady Adwa. To think about her name for a second, but yeah, maybe it's Adwa's replacement, like a new concubine or something. I don't know. That's my guess. Okay.
You're sure about this?
Of course. One must never overlook the advantage of good timing.
That should do for now. Unlike with the rear palace, there are barely any herbs growing here in the outer court.
So just like her father, she's planning her own herbs and things of what she thinks she might need. So that's kind of cool.
Did I not ask you to clean the office earlier?
Going now.
Less emphasis on the gardening, please.
Excuse me. Huh?
I trust you're aware of the new pure consort who set up in the garden pavilion?
Okay, yep, so it is.
Yes.
It is the
The one
replacement.
who's replacing concubine Adwal.
Well, the rear palace has set its mind to the concubine's education. And they selected you to be the teacher. You have a written letter of recommendation.
Recommendation?
Oh, from Kyoko, that's what she was doing.
Two.
Lady Lihua signed?
She keeps getting like thrusted into these new roles.
I couldn't get
And I
away with
feel like
ignoring one
she always
concubine's
reluctantly
wishes,
does
let
it,
alone
but
two.
she's going to just shine
At least they were kind enough
and
to stipulate
outshine
a
anyone else
respectable
already in a
payment.
role like that and
No, with the old lady's
just
price hike,
impress
it's
everybody
barely
that's
gonna cut
watching
it.
is kind of the vibe I get.
As you all know, only high-ranking concubines may attend. I will have to ask the rest of you to disperse.
He loves this attention, man.
Is he a eunuch or
And
a
again, I
silver-tongued
do feel like
serpent?
that's why he's drawn to Maomao so much, is because she doesn't give him the attention that everybody else does, and he's more intrigued with her because of that.
No men!
How come?
Only high-ranking concubines may attend. You just said so yourself. We're going to be discussing sensitive, womanly things, which are certainly not for ears like yours.
Oh, they're all together.
Lady
Okay.
Gyokyo, as radiant as ever. Lady Lishu looks apprehensive. It doesn't take much more than a glance to see that Lady Lihua is firmly back to her healthy, voluptuous self. And concubine Adwa's replacement. The new pure consort, concubine Lolan.
It is interesting how like they're
Her age
all
should help carve a niche within the
basically
Emperor's
doing the same
attentions.
thing. They're all
Who knows, we
trying
may actually
to
have
do the same
equilibrium
thing,
around
but they
here for
all
once.
have such a unique look and personality, and like
It's whatever.
they're so different, you know, even though they're all doing the same thing.
Hello
I
there.
kind of find that
My
interesting.
name is Maomao, and I will be serving as your instructor today. Pick up your materials, please.
She's a good teacher. They're all blushing. Oh my. Oh, this one's like, I already know this. She ain't blushing at all.
Well then, any idea what they're talking about?
Can't quite tell. Good work. I take it you're done? Just what have you done to the concubines?
Oh, bring on the spice! So lift and then twist, huh?
I won't. Never.
Lady Lishu!
I gave them a lesson in service, just like you asked.
Service lesson,
At
okay.
least the pair who recommended me seem to have gotten something they can use out of it.
This one's hard to read. Like, she's
That one
kind
was
of
a porcelain
defiant,
mask
off
from
put,
beginning to end. I couldn't
but I
read her
feel like
at
she's
all.
gonna really warm up to Maomao and the rest of them. Just take some time.
Do with
She's
it what
brand
you
new.
will.
She's kind of
So,
thrown into this
was it a
mix.
success?
She's probably
Who
came from a
knows?
place
Guess you could
where
ask
it was
the Emperor
very
later.
competitive in like in a mean, aggressive way. Like, yes, they compete with each other, but these concubines all kind of seem like they also look out for one another too. So it's a little different than other places. Oh.
Master Lock-On, where are you? What is it? Something of interest?
No. It's nothing at all.
It is, though. It's gotta be. That was passed off in the end of the last episode. Whatever that is.
I wonder what that noise was last night. Steep the bulb root in water, and these things are delicious. Fail to extract the poison beforehand, though, and you're liable to be privy bound for days. Huh? Master Lihaku, He's donning a different colored belt, too.
Hey!
Oh, it's this guy again.
Master Lihaku.
So, are you accompanying a concubine today? It's not all that often I see you outside the rear palace.
Clearly, word of my firing never reached him. Master Lihaku. After he fell in love with Big Sis Pietine, one of the 3 princesses of the Verdigris house, he's been toiling towards advancement with a mind to bankroll his love. I was actually transferred from the rear palace to the personal quarters of a palace official.
Transferred, huh? And to such a thankless detail.
Yep, I've gathered that much. Sorry, were you in the middle of something?
Yeah, kind of. There was a fire, which is not all too rare this time of the year, but the cause is still undetermined, so they brought me in.
The fire of unknown origin.
We're gonna figure out who did it.
Was last night. Scattered debris littering the ground like shrapnel. This has the trappings of an explosion, not a
I was gonna say, not regular fire, like debris wouldn't be all over the place from a fire like that.
But they
Be
suspect arson.
more of an explosion type of
That
thing.
would explain why Master Lihaku is here and not some run-of-the-mill low-ranked official. This isn't just any random warehouse. It's inside the Emperor's innermost sanctum. Charcoal? No, a burnt potato. Wasteful. So this place was used for food storage. A smoking pipe, an explosion, food storage, and a pipe.
Oh. The igniter?
Hey!
Oh, she gone. Okay. I thought she was gonna like talk with this guy and work it out with him, but she's doing her own thing, I guess.
Are you hearing me?
Oh, maybe not. He's following
Yes,
her.
I'm hearing you. I'm just not listening to you. The food that's stored here, is it the same stuff they kept in the other warehouse?
Yes.
Old, huh? Can I take it?
I guess so.
I'll need these here, ideally a hammer, and a saw and some nails would be nice.
Just what are you trying to do?
Conduct an experiment.
You are weirdly good at carpentry.
Well, I did grow up poor.
Wow,
You
she
learn to
made
be
like a perfect
industrious
box
pretty
in like minutes.
So then, that's flour, right?
Yes, it's from the
Oh, she's gonna
warehouse.
make an explosion right here.
All right, it's ready. I would advise you both to keep your distance.
How bad could it be? Besides, a military officer doesn't cower in the face of danger.
He's gonna get freaked
Have
out
it
here.
your way then. But it really is quite dangerous, so run when I tell you to. 3, 2, 1, and run.
Hey, the heck are we running from?
Oh my! She enjoyed this.
This is your culprit.
Flour?
Yes.
So just
Fine
like
powders
how
like wheat
flowers
flour
and herbs can have poisons, like
particles are especially
other
combustible
ingredients
when they're
can
airborne.
mix together, cause some other
This
problems,
is
like
what's
explosions, and she just showed them firsthand.
Looking for a quick smoke, a worker absconded to a warehouse. The wind blew in, lifting powder into the air. A struck ember ignited a waiting pipe. And an explosion rung out, as flour violently caught light in a fraction of an instant.
Wow.
That's what happened. He should buy some medicine before he sinks his coin Pietine watching. Well, duty calls.
Right.
I almost forgot I still had this.
Oh,
If
I
clean
feel
up
like
the
this is going to
soot
be
and
important,
replace the
especially now
mud
that she
piece,
still
would it
has
be
it.
Usable again? Yes, ivory always fetches a worthwhile price. Pretty intricate craftsmanship to be in the pocket of a warehouse worker.
Damn it! I'm worthy too, aren't I?
All right, we have things unfinished to me, I guess. That guy really upset at the end. I'm sure is going to be the next thing we have to deal with and figure out whatever his situation is in the next episode. We have these new ending credits to enjoy. I'm liking them already. It's good. But what I want to say, guys, I'm really now suspicious of, they haven't said his name or anything, or maybe they did. No, they did say his name, but I forgot it, of course. The guy with the glasses. He almost seemed at the beginning of this episode like an investigator, kind of like what Maomao's been doing off hand in other situations, just solving the mysteries and the crimes and all that kind of stuff. I feel like maybe that's his role. But he's in the credits. He's suspicious, and I'm already kind of blanking, so forgive me, guys. It's been a lot going on, but I do feel like he's up to something. He's pulling strings. That pipe thing that he said is not important. He was shown that in the end of episode 13. So they played this whole explosion off like an accident. Somebody just was smoking, and the flower caught fire, and caused the explosion. But was it planted? Was there some other reason there that involves this guy with the glasses or this eyepiece? I don't even know. But I feel like there's something going on, and we're going to learn more as time goes on. This guy right there. He's really... More food sampling, maybe? Ooh, raw fish. Okay. More taste testing, more poison, maybe. I don't know. We have a lot going on, guys. I'm enjoying the ride. Hopefully you are too. It's a good time. And please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this episode and this reaction. I'd love to chat with you guys about it in the comments below. And like I said, we'll be back next time for the next set of episodes. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.